This right here is a typical LiPo battery charger. Now this can charge more than just LiPo. As you can see, once you get in the programming, the buttons are going to differ from brand to brand on whatever type of charger you're using, but typically they're fundamentally going to be the same. So right here, program select, it's on LiPo battery right now, but let's go ahead and scroll through and see what the other options are. There's Lilo packs, there's Life battery packs, which I have used some of those. There is LiHV, PB battery, nickel metal cadmium, I think is what that's called, nickel metal hydride. So typically the only ones I use on this is nickel metal hydride and LiPo. I occasionally use Life battery. I have a few Life batteries too, but we're gonna go to LiPo. So you gotta make sure, if you're using a LiPo pack, to get it on the right battery, of course. So LiPo battery, and then we're gonna press enter. Now, this was my previous settings of the previous battery I charged on this charger. But here's what I'm going to be charging today. I'm going to be showing you guys how to charge a 5,000 milliamp, 11.1 volt 3-cell pack. Here is the balance connector right here. Now, if you're not aware of what a balance connector is, since this is a 3-cell pack, 1, 2, 3, each one of these cells individually holds 4.2 volts each. And at storage charge, they should all be around roughly 3.75, maybe 3.8 volts per cell at storage. But fully charged, they should have about 4.2, and they should not really go below 3.2 volts per cell. But the thing is, you have to make sure that each cell is balanced when you're charging them, because if you just go to LiPo, go to charge, it'll just put 12.6 volts of power into this battery, which is what a 3-cell can hold, is 12.6 volts maximum. So that would be 4.2 times 3. That would be 12.6 volts. But the problem is, if you don't put it on balance charge, what's going to happen is it might put too much voltage into one or two of the cells and not enough into the other, which can damage cells. Now this right here, this is a Traxxas connector. So you can see it plugs in on here. You can swap these out. You can buy different one of these little adapters. They'll have a different plug type on it, and then it just plugs in to these ports right here. So obviously black is negative and red would be positive. And I'm going to attempt to do this one-handed because I'm holding the camera with my other hand, but as you can see, plug it in like such. So that's plugged in. Now we go and take this balance port right here, and as you can see on here, there's an option for 2-cell, 3-cell, 4-cell, 5-cell, and 6-cell. This is a 3-cell pack, so we are going to plug that into the 3-cell port. And now that that's on there, we're going to go, it's on LiPo battery, we're going to switch to balance because we want it to be balance charged. Then we press enter, and then the next setting that we have to go is the amperage we want it to charge at. And amperage, basically, this is a 5,000 milliamp pack, which means we would be charging it at 5 amps. So we're going to go down from 6.5 down to 5 amps and press enter. So let's say it's a 6,500 milliamp. That was the previous battery I had on here. That would be a 6,500 milliamp pack. So basically, just drop a couple zeros. So 5,000 or 5 amps, and now that was previously set at 4 cells. This is a 3-cell pack. It doesn't actually say 3 cells on it anywhere, but it says 11.1 volt, which means 3 cells. And as you can see, since this is a soft pack, you can see all 3 cells. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go from 4-cell down to 3-cell, and then press and hold enter. And then it'll show that, and then you press confirm by pressing enter again, and now it is charging. So as you can see right here, LiPo 3-cell shows right there that it's balance charging. Right now it's only charging at 0.5 amp rate, and the battery is currently at 11.98 volts. And a 3-cell pack will charge up to 12.6. So once this reaches 12.6 volts, then it will be finished charging. That's basically how you charge a battery, and once this says it's done, it is done. It's basically as simple as that.